welcome back to my channel, Michelle Lives Well. Today we're going to be talking about power naps and how to power up with power naps. Love power naps. This is a practice that I've been implementing since 2012, 2013. So it's been about 9 years. I'll say about 9 years that I've been doing power naps. I've done them on my lunch break, after I've eaten my lunch briefly, like the first 10 minutes I'll take for my lunch. And then the last 20 minutes of my lunch, I would take a nap, 20-minute nap. I've also done them on my 15-minute breaks and just use that time to recharge, to rest and recharge. So I first heard about power naps from Dr. Oz way back when. And so I just had to implement that, try it out, see if it worked for me, because I'm a full-time mom, full-time wife, full-time student, full-time worker, and I used to work out every day. So you can imagine how much energy I exerted on a daily basis. And I would say about the 2 or 3 o'clock hour in the day, especially during the work day, I would have lower energy. And that's because, like I gave you that long laundry list of being a full-time wife, mom, student, etc. I would wake up 5-ish, around the 5 o'clock hour to kickstart my day. We were a military family, so it was quite normal for at least 1 or 2 of us to be up early in the morning like that. But because I was a student also, I would use that time to take care of my schoolwork, to read and do assignments, take tests, things of that nature before I had to wake up the kids and get their day started as well. So that is actually a side tip for anybody that has a whole bunch of duties and responsibilities. Wake up early before everybody else get up. Okay, and then knock some things out. So I would spend my 5 o'clock, 6-ish hour before I would wake them up around 6:30 or 7, and they would get their day started. But I would be up that early using my brain, using energy. I would work out in the morning and my day would just be going, getting them off, getting to work, in meetings, handling business, taking care of projects, things of that nature. And then by the 2 or 3 o'clock hour, like I said, I was pretty tired. Like my energy started to womp, 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 go down a bit. So the power naps, implementing that really changed the game for me all those years ago. And so I've been a huge advocate of power naps ever since I seen that it worked for me. Power naps are free. It doesn't cost you anything but your time and attention to yourself. And with this week, Valentine's Day was on Monday. The last video I did was on self-love and identity. This here, taking care of yourself, taking power naps when you need it throughout the day, is a form of self-love. That's you taking out, you're paying attention to your body. You're taking out the time to rest and relax and to recharge and to reactivate. That is all self-love for your body, for your mind, right? So I thought it was appropriate to continue on with that theme this week. So yeah, I would take naps and get myself going. So I wanted to break it down to you a bit more, how it is, what it is, how it benefited me and things like that, and then encourage you all to try it yourself. So research shows an ideal power nap would be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. It goes up and down, depending on the researcher, the study that comes out. But from my own experience, I've done 15 minutes and I've done 20-minute naps, and I get the same benefit. Research is showing about, between the hours of 1 and 4, so not too early in the day. You won't really get the benefits of having a power nap, and not anything later than 4, because again, that's going to go into interrupting your daily sleep habits. So get to sleep, take you a nap in between the hours of 1 to 4. I promise you it's going to be beneficial. So where would I go to sleep? You're at work, right? I actually was out of the house working before the pandemic happened. Now I'm like a hybrid. But before that, I would go every day to work, and while at work, I would take a nap. So where do you sleep? At work. I would take naps. I started off taking naps in the staff lounge. We had a couch in the staff lounge, so I would go sit or lay on the couch and rest my eyes. I would go nap in my car if I needed to. I eventually, as I changed jobs, I would nap in the conference room. I would actually set time apart and schedule time on the conference room calendar to have my 15 to 20 minutes, or I would take my whole lunch break in there and block it off for a 30-minute block so I could have my time to eat and rest for 30 minutes in the conference room uninterrupted, right? So I would do that. Before I had access to a conference room, I had access to like a little corner in the staff lounge. And then eventually when I got my own office, then I would have like my own intimate setting to turn off the lights. I didn't have to block out any calendars because it was my own office space, and I was able to set the environment for a time such as taking a power nap to get recharged to rock out the rest of my day. If you don't have an office or a conference room, find an empty room. An empty room, sometimes it's a storage closet that's not super junky, but it's a quiet space for you, depending on where you work. Find a little corner somewhere and get you a 15, 20-minute snooze on. I promise you, you deserve it and you'll thank yourself for it. Your body and your mind will thank yourself for it. So once you choose your place, your location, the office space, whatever area you choose to get your power nap in, the next thing is setting up the environment so you can go to sleep for those 15 to 20 minutes. So once I pick my location, then I set my alarm clock on my phone. Then the next thing that I do is turn on my airplane mode. Yes, I turn on my airplane mode so I am not disturbed at all. There's no social media beings. There is no friends, family, kids calling me at that time. For 15, 20 minutes, I shut everything down and no one has access to me. No one can disturb my mind and my body. I need to rest for those 15, 20 minutes. So I prioritize that by putting my airplane mode on. They will be fine for 15 to 20 minutes. You can call them back afterwards. If it's anything that serious, you can get in touch with them after your 15, 20-minute break. You deserve it. Take you a power nap, okay? Now, once I have set my alarm clock and my airplane mode, then what I do is find the ideal rest music. So find some music on YouTube. I also use an app called Insight Timer. And on those platforms, on these apps, it has amazing music that will help get you to that state of rest and calm. Music does wonders for your mind, your brain, the atmosphere, and your mood. So you want to be sure that you set the atmosphere with the music that can put you in a restful, calm state. Now, once I have set up that whole environment, that atmosphere, it really doesn't take that long. Once you have all that set up, now it's time to actually allow your body to rest, allow your mind to rest. So once you have your eye mask on, your scarf on, whatever you have on your eyes or your head down, then what I start to do is focus on my breathing, right? So I take 5 deep belly breaths. So I inhale, and when I inhale, I make sure that I'm inhaling through my nostrils. My belly is expanding. I'm doing it slow for the count of 5. And then I am releasing it through my mouth for the count of 5 as well. And I do 5 of those slow. And then after that, I'm concentrating and focusing on the music. And it's like clockwork. I drift into my restful period. When you start putting this into practice, you will find that your mind will continue on with being active. It wants to be active because you're in your work day and you're in a workspace. And it's important for you to set up your atmosphere for that point in order to train your mind from being on all the time and activated with work, task. A way to do that is as soon as you get that thought, is getting back to the music. You want to listen to the tone. You want to listen to the melody. You want to listen to your breathing, and eventually you will drift off. You won't be fighting those thoughts forever. I promise you. It's just a part of the process. So it's just like when you're meditating, when you're trying to put your body and your mind at a relaxed state, your mind wants to go off and be a part of all these things that is not important within that 15-20 minute duration that you have set for yourself to take care of yourself, to rest and to recharge. So as much as possible, when those thoughts come up, you redirect your mind. You are in control of this thing. Your mind does not control you. So you are in control of your mind. So you tell your mind what you want it to focus on. And you want your mind to focus on that at that time, to be rested. So again, redirect yourself to counting, redirect yourself to your breaths, redirect yourself to the music, and allow your mind and your body to get to a state of calm so you can rest. Okay, so at this point, you've had your rest, your 15-20 minutes are up, your alarm goes off. How are you feeling? So after all these years, again, about 9 years that I've been doing these power naps throughout my work week, how I feel when I first get out of that nap is normally like, man, I want to stay asleep. I want more of that nap. Okay. But I know I'm at work. I got to get back to things. So you have this feeling in you where it's like, I want more. That's the best way for me to explain it. I'm not groggy. I'm not tired. It's just that I want more of the rest. And it feels like you didn't get enough. The idea is not for you to get a full night rest right there. It's just to give you enough rest so you can rock out the rest of your day. So you can be recharged and re-energized for the rest of your day. So you first get up, you have that, feeling like I want more. And then for me, what I do is I immediately go make me a cup of tea. It's generally green tea. It's my go-to tea. I've been drinking it since I was about 17 years old, drinking green tea when I first got hip. Go make me a hot cup of green tea. I still have like the feeling in me with the music. I'm still rested. Again, I want more, but my body is activating itself now. Now it's getting back into the groove of things. I'm back at my desk. I'm opening up my to-do list to check where I am with my tasks for the day. And then I hit the easiest task first. I always put an easy task to get me back into my routine after my nap. Something simple to get you going. You don't want to dive into a big project right after your nap. So I get an easy task done, knock it off my task list, boom, now I'm back in action. It does not take that long before you feel like yourself fully energized. I'm alert after my power nap. I'm energetic. My mind is clear. My mood is boosted. Like I got this improved, heightened mood because I took the time out to rest, to regroup, to recharge, and I feel rejuvenated, right? I'm able to rock out the rest of my day. It's about 1 hour and 45 minutes, if not 2 hours before I end my work day. And I do so in a better mood than I would have been if I did not take that rest. So it really is beneficial when you take that nap. It's beneficial to you. That power nap is beneficial to you and is beneficial to your colleagues and the work tasks that you have going on. If you try to push through without giving yourself time to rest and regroup, you will be staring at the computer like you would take a longer time getting a task done. You are more efficient when you allow yourself time to rest and regroup. I tell my kids that all the time, family, friends, like turn off the computer, get a break from that thing, walk away and go take a nap. It helps you in the long run. It helps with efficiency. I promise, it helps with efficiency in the long run when you take that power nap. And I can't wait to hear from you guys on how it works for you, because I know it's worked for me for the past 9 years. It has never failed me, and it doesn't cost you a doggone thing. So that's the benefits of taking power nap. So in addition to the power naps being a benefit to your work day, it also gives you like this second win. Again, because it's in the afternoon, you also have to go on with your day outside of work. My household is my first job. My family is my first job. And so again, I wake up early in the morning, hit schoolwork, get my studies in, then I'm going to work. And then after work, after you have done all that you've done in your work day, then you still got to go home to engage with your family. And although that might seem like your second job, that's actually your first job. Your family is your first job. They are your number one priority another conversation for another time, but your family is actually your number one priority. Your job is not your number one priority. So we want to make sure that we take care of ourselves so we are in our best state to be able to take care of our families once we get off work. At one point, not only was I doing my schoolwork, I also had to come home and help them with their schoolwork. Okay? Struggle was real. So I'm doing my schoolwork 5-ish in the morning, then I'm at work doing the work that's required of me for my job. And then I go home to my first job, my priority, which is my kids, and I'm helping them with their work, with their schoolwork, or with their social problems that they're having with, their friends one day, not friends another day. It's just a hot mess. Okay. Let me know if you can relate, if you can relate. So with that, you need energy, sustainable energy throughout the day. And the power nap, it provides you that energy. It provides you that recharge, that zhuzh that you need to kickstart and be recharged and have your second win. So when you get home, you can engage with your family and give your full self to them and not give them the leftovers. So it is super beneficial, first and foremost, for yourself and for you to rock out the rest of your work day and for you to go take care of your priorities when you get home. And once you get home, what are some of the things that you have to do? Like I said, you're helping them with their schoolwork or helping them manage their emotional, social drama that they have going on. And then you're cooking while you're helping them with their stuff. You're cleaning up after cooking. You're trying to find time to prepare for your next day, right? So it is a lot of energy you exert throughout the day. So it is vital that you prioritize yourself throughout your day. You find those sweet spots, those moments. I have to prioritize how much energy I give to myself first, so I can then determine realistically how much energy I have to give to my family, how much energy I have to give to my school, how much energy I have to give to my job, and how much energy I have remaining for the rest of what goes on in my day to day. So power naps honestly shouldn't even be an option. Power naps should be a necessity in order for you to be able to be energized and re-energized like a sustainable energy throughout your days. So you don't crash, you don't have burnout. It's vital. It's a necessity. And I encourage all of you all to start implementing power naps at least once throughout your day, throughout your work day. Break that workday up and take time out for yourself. You not only deserve it, you need it. Okay? So this is Wholeness Wednesdays. And on Wholeness Wednesdays, we talk about how we implement things so that way we can live well with intention, on purpose, from the inside out. Holistic wellness, that's what that encompasses. From the inside out. What can we do in our chaotic worlds, in this fast-paced world, in our busy, ever productive lives that we have? What are the things that we can implement so we live well holistically? Okay, so that's one of the things I wanted to highlight this week for Wholeness Wednesdays. I hope that it was a blessing to you all. I hope that this is something that you will implement. Comment below if you already do it. Comment below and let me know how it works for you. Any other tricks you have with power naps, any other routines you have with power naps that might be beneficial to others. And I look forward to engaging with you in the comment section. Until next time, actually on Friday, we'll have our next Freedom Fridays. I look forward to engaging with you then. Take care, live well, drink your water, sip your tea, okay? Or coffee for those of you that drink coffee, no discrimination here. I'm a tea drinker by nature. So do all the things that you need to do to prioritize yourself. Try that by powering up with the power nap. All right? Until next time, be well.